everyone, Marlene here with Buffalo Check Chicks. Today, I have a huge eBay haul, and we're going to be talking about Indiana Glass Company. Now, Indiana Glass Company was established back in 1908 in Dunkirk, Indiana. They were a major manufacturer of pressed, blown, and colorful glass tableware before permanently closing in 2002. So there were other companies that came off of Indiana Glass. One was called Lancaster Colony Corporation. They had a lot of different patterns. I know they did milk glass and Whitehall. And we have talked about Whitehall before. And they did a lot of the Cubist patterns like Fostoria. Hi, everyone. Well, I kind of went crazy ordering from eBay in the last 2-3 weeks. So I thought I'd go ahead and share my haul. And most of my things I ordered are from, well, they're from eBay, but it's Indiana Glass Company. I fell in love with the Diamond Point Indiana Glass, and I'll show you what I have at home. I think everybody probably has a piece of Indiana Glass. So you can see why they call it Diamond Point. They look like diamonds, and it comes up to a point. Now, I bought these. I have two of them, two different sizes, at the Goodwill, probably 10 years ago. And I just can't find pretty things like this anymore at Goodwill, not at my Goodwill. Here's the other one. But I think they are so beautiful. So this is Indiana Glass Diamond Point candy dishes. They're just so pretty. I didn't even know they were Indiana Glass until I looked them up and, took a little picture of them and shared them on Google, and it told me what it was. Recently, I cleaned out my crystal cabinet, and I got all my Fostoria in there. And then I have another set of them in my room, Indiana Glass and other crystal. So I'm trying to get it all organized. But there's something about the Diamond Point. It is just gorgeous. Now, these are Indiana Glass, and they are milk glass. I only have these two pieces and a bowl that is Fenton milk glass. That's all I have, but I thought it was pretty. And these are candle holders. So that is another example of Indiana Glass. They're pretty. Now, I have these. I bet you have seen these before. I bought these back in 1976. And they are the bicentennial plates. This was made by Indiana Glass. And it came in a 3-piece set. They are not worth anything, by the way. There were so many of them made. You think you'd buy something in 76 that has a little age. But nope, it's not worth anything. But I do like them. I don't display them or anything. But it's a good souvenir from the bicentennial year. And this year, it's, what is it, John? The 250 year anniversary. John's over here working on his model. So let me show you. Oh, and I wanted to show you. Whoopsie.
Careful.
Indiana glass. This is not Indiana glass. I thought it was. But it's a piece of depression glass. I know I have Indiana glass somewhere in the depression glass, but I've got most of it packed away. But I'm sure you've seen depression glass. And this one, I do have one of these that I know is an Indiana glass pattern. This is a sandwich plate. And I've had it for years. Probably from the 1930s, maybe 40s. But yes, Indiana glass made a lot of depression glass. This one that I showed you probably know. This is carnival glass. And they made some beautiful carnival glass. And then they also, and I wish I had some because they are worth a pretty penny if you have some. Hang on to it. Is the hen on the nest. I don't have any of them, but they're so pricey. But Indiana Glass did produce a lot of hen on the nest. All right, so I'm going to start opening. I have not opened my eBay packages yet. I've just got the tape off of them so I can get into them early. Now I know I have Indiana Glass, and it's mostly diamond point. I love the diamond point. And I think I have a couple pieces of Fostoria and maybe one piece because I ordered another, it's not in yet, of Hall Jewel Tea, if you've heard of that. All right, so like I say, I have just taken the tape off the boxes so I can get into it. And this one is full of peanuts, so it's going to make a big mess. Oh boy. I got to dump them out so I can get in there. I don't know what is in here. Okay. Here's one. Here's the other. Let's see what it is. Okay, whatever it is, I paid $13 for it. Oh, now I know. This is another piece of glass I had to have. I'll show you why. This is a vintage favorite Bavaria china. It's beautiful. Let's see. I'll probably need scissors for this. But it's very well wrapped. Some of the boxes at eBay I send out are funny. Really funny. So I saw these and I noticed, I have to pull them out now so you can see them. I think I have 2 casserole dishes that match this pretty well. And isn't that gorgeous? This is called Favorite. Isn't that pretty? This is China. It's very fine porcelain, I would say. It is signed on the bottom. It says Favorite. That's the brand, Bavaria. So this is the sugar bowl. Isn't that pretty? Has a daisy design on it. Now my little casserole dishes, I'll show them to you. They're mostly green, so it didn't go that well, but I just, for the price of these, I wanted them. They're very old, very fragile, and I think they're gorgeous. So usually eBay, the seller does a pretty good job of describing the item. And these look to be in pretty much mint condition as it was described. Even the gold on it is not showing signs of wear. Isn't that pretty? I thought they were just So unusual with these handles. I love these. Aren't they pretty? Now, let me go grab my casserole dishes. I'll show you those. Okay, well, I'm very pleased because they're beautiful. These are the two dishes that I had from Bavaria. See the gold on them? And they are in mint condition. They really are. I couldn't believe it because I purchased these also quite a few years ago at the Goodwill just because they were so pretty. But it matches beautifully. Just perfect. The daisies on this. Oh my gosh. I love this. And it does have a Bavaria mark on the bottom. You can't see it very well. But wow. They're so pretty. Would they say I paid for these? 13? Gorgeous. So I got that open dish. And the other one is a casserole dish. I mean, I would never use these. It also has the favorite Bavaria on the bottom, so it is the same pattern. Oh, and the handles are, pretty similar. Look how pretty that is. So, oh no, you know what that means? That means I'm going to have to go out and start trying to find plates and things like that to match this. Because I don't know. Why would somebody take something like this to the Goodwill? I don't understand. See, and it has so pretty. Love these. Just love it. I think a lot of people, they just, like my aunt, she didn't care about antiques at all. She said it's old. She'd rather have new. Whereas me, I love antiques and I just think they're so pretty. Okay, let me get something else to open. Okay, so I am really pleased with that. What a great bargain, I thought. Okay, here's another package that came. Not sure what it is yet. Like I say, I haven't looked at anything. And I paid this Fostoria glass. Now I know what it is. I paid $18 for this. $6 in shipping. Thought it was a little pricey, but I really wanted these. And they are the open salt cellars. Fostoria. So I'm going to get into it. I'm always afraid to open something up because I'm afraid it'll break. Okay, Lisa, hand me that knife there, please. That I was using to cut these open. It's really hard to get into the packages. Thanks. Too bad Lisa won't stop by and say hi.
Hi.
I tried to get her to do this with me. Okay. So, I was able to get 6 of these for that price. I don't see them that often, so when I saw it come up for auction, I knew that I had to buy it. And these are them. Oh my goodness, look how cute they are. They are the Fostoria Cubist. And they are just tiny little salt cellars. Back in the day, I think I showed you I had 2 antique ones. They would set this on the table. Everybody had their own little individual salt cellar. They could pinch it, or I've seen that antique stores, they have tiny, tiny little spoons. So they are cute. So I did get 6 of these. All right, pleased with those. I'm back. Even though they were a little pricey, they say they were, $18 for 6. But to me, they were worth it because you just don't see them that often. Okay, so this is packaged really nice. It's got the bubble wrap, and she has "thank you" on the front. Let's see what it is. Well, heck. Hard to get into. No, you can't have it, sailor. My sailor's right down here. Can you see up here? Come up. Come here. Jesus, so people can see you. There's my sailor. Sailor girl. Yeah, we gotta get you a bath, girl. I take her in the shower. I have a big walk-in shower. And I go in with her. She didn't like it, but she has an appointment coming up with the vet just for a checkup and to renew all her shots. Okay, let me open this and then I'll come back on. Well, I finally got it opened. She had them really well packaged in bubble wrap and tissue, and aren't they gorgeous? This is what I have been collecting. This is the Indiana glass diamond point with a ruby red flashing. Now these are candle holders. I know this candle is not going to match, but that's what they are. Oh my goodness, they are gorgeous. She didn't have my sales slip in here, but I know I didn't pay much for these. I'll have to put it up in the corner, but I know it wasn't much. Isn't this beautiful? And this glass, I think, is from the 1980s and 1990s. So it's not old, it's just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Yeah, really tickled with those. Beautiful. And they look to be in mint condition. I see a little wax spill here, but I don't want to scratch it because this is just a flashed red on here. It's not red glass. So you do have to be careful with these not to scratch them. Gorgeous. I love them. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, well, I have to show you how she packed this box up. It's so funny. Actually, it was really, really hard to open. It had so much tape on it. And I'm afraid when it has so much tape because, you gotta stick scissors or something sharp in there and you don't want to damage the contents. But let me show you how she packed the inside. It's funny. Okay, can you see that? She's got newspaper, little box. Oh, she's got egg cartons in there. But I understand because packaging things is quite expensive. So, and then it's a homemade box too. But, all right, let me get all this out. See what it is in here. My goodness, I'm going to stand up. Dig it out. No, yet. Okay. This is pretty. Is that the only piece in there? I'm looking for a packing slip, which I don't see. That's okay, because I think I spent about $10 for this. I'll show it to you. This is a diamond point, Indiana glass, diamond point, ruby flashed tray. Gorgeous. I'll tell you what, at Christmas time, I'm going to have a really pretty table. Y'all come on over. All right. Look at this beauty. I should have got that undone first. Nice bubble wrap. And I gotta cut it one more spot. I'll be back. Well, look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. This is I call them relish trays. And it is a diamond point, ruby flashed relish tray. And oh my goodness, it is beautiful. To me, it looks to be in mint condition. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm really loving this. I think I bought another one or two of these. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Okay, put that up. Gotta move some things around, bring some more out, and then we'll continue. I don't want the video to get too long. If it does, I'll have to do a part 1 and part 2. Okay, well, I have another big one here on the table. It says fragile. You know, I've only ever had one order break when I was doing my gallery wall and buying a lot of pictures and paintings and things. One of the frames broke, and when it broke, it shattered and it scratched. It was a really pretty old picture, and it was useless. I couldn't save it. So I got in touch with her, and she refunded me my money right then and there, and it was awesome. So I never had any problems. You know, they usually keep everything wrapped really nice, and they're usually good. You know, they want their people to come back. That's how they make their living. All right, so I don't know what I have here. Let me pull it out. Could be anything. Okay, I know now what this. This is a beautiful Fostoria. And Fostoria actually ships really nice. It is a very sturdy glass. So, okay, I'll come back. Let me get the tape off. Okay, look at this. It is a gorgeous piece of Fostoria. I didn't have any of the big platters, and so I ordered this one. I'll have to put the price up here. Some people don't put the slips back in, you know, the purchase slips. So I don't know how much I paid. I know it wasn't that much, but isn't that beautiful? Really tickled to have another piece of Fostoria in this platter. It's beautiful. And you know what? The diamond point and the Fostoria go so well together. It's going to be beautiful. My Christmas table is going to be pretty. All right, let me get some more. I have to go in the front of my house and get some more packages. Okay, so I went up front. I got 3 more boxes here, and I think I have 3 left. And I think I have 3 that I haven't received yet. And this is like Christmas to me. I usually don't indulge this much. So I have to cool it for a while. So this is something I didn't have, and I thought about collecting because I saw them on Granny Pat, and she has quite a good collection. Her mom used to collect the, I don't know if you've heard of it, I never had. The Jewel Tea Man used to come by, and he would take orders. at home. And just house goods and stuff. I think all kinds of things. But this is, I don't remember the name of the pattern, um, but it is a jewel tea sugar bowl. I like this on top. It looks like a little nut. But look at the pattern. It's fall leaves. And this is probably from the 1940s. So, do I dare start another collection? I don't know. Okay, so she tucked in a little note. And it says, "Thank you for your order. Your order made our day. We hope you make yours special. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us." Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. So it makes you want to do business with them again. So this is the matching creamer. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. And oh my gosh, it looks mint. And at the bottom it says Superior Hall Quality. And there is that. And I'm really tickled with these. They look, I know they're old, but boy, they look mint to me. And you know, if they don't describe, the seller doesn't describe what they're selling, make sure you ask them. If you scroll down to the bottom of their page, it'll have a little thing that says contact us. Just push it and send them a little note. They're really pretty good about getting back to you. So, got two more. Let me get the tape off. So I have two more things to open now, and then I think I'm going to quit today. There will be a part 2. I won't have that much stuff on that because it's already getting long. All right, let me show you what is in here. Little box. And this is another piece of Fostoria that is taped well. And this is a creamer because the one that I had didn't match. Oh no, it's sugar bowl. Because the one I had wasn't the right size that went on that little tray. Look how pretty that is. So clean. Just gorgeous. I just love Fostoria. Mint condition. Everything that I have received is in really good condition. Okay, now my last one that I'm going to open today is a huge box. I'm going to probably have to stand up and show you the size of this box. And I hope it's the one I think it is. I'll find out. So let me get this out of this box. Little Fostoria tray. And it is used to hold the creamer and the sugar bowl. So that's why I wanted it, because my other was too big. I think that's so cute. So the last one I pulled out of the box, and it was the one that I've really looked forward to receiving. And okay, it is trying to see, vintage Indiana glass 12-inch pedestal cake stand. It doesn't tell me how much I paid for it, but I know it wasn't that much. I'll try to put the price up here. So what's neat about this one is it did come in the original box. So this is from the 80s or the 90s. I'm not sure. I don't know if it says, but I'm really anxious to see this one because I love cake plates. And it's packaged really nice. I saw this and my mouth went, I gotta have it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It looks mint to me. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the Indiana glass diamond point with a cranberry flashed glass. I think that's gorgeous. You know, I have both the round and square Fostoria cake plates, and now I have the Indiana glass. Just beautiful. I'm so pleased. I don't see any scratches on it at all, because you'll usually see it up here in this red flashing. You know, the glass is flash painted. It's not red glass. I think that is so pretty. I do know that it was a lot less expensive than the Fostoria cake plates. They are really, really expensive. I think I told you for the square Fostoria plate cake with the Rumwell, I believe I spent $180 on it. And the round one I spent, I think it was $49.99, which sounds like a lot, but I saw them going for well over $100. And the ones I have are in mint condition. This is just so pretty. So, anyways, I've made this video long enough. I'm going to come back in a couple days and I will have the second. I'll probably go ahead and film it when I'm done with this one, so you see me in the same clothes. But I would like to probably put that one out in a couple of days, and I hope you come back to see part 2. All right, you guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.